is waiting, I'm ready to slip from this island, I'm ready. Gonna leave all my sorrows behind me. Lift my face to the new day that's rising. Sail on, the river is waiting, sail on. A new day is dawning, come rise up. We'll be sailing at first light, come gather. Set a course for the crossing together. Sail on, the river is waiting. Sail on, oh my, sail on. The river is waiting, I'm ready, ready to slip from this island, I'm ready, I'll be sailing at first light, come gather, set a course for the crossing together, sail on, the river is waiting, sail on, oh my, sail on. I'm going to play you a Beatles song that you've never heard. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure if this was a clapping congregation. Rowdy, got it. I was going to just slip right into the next song, which is a Beatles song you possibly have never heard. George wrote this in India at the ashram, and then they recorded it but never released it. I think it's amazing. It's called Dehradun, which is a city of pilgrimage. So this is a song for whatever pilgrimage you are on, whether it's literal, physical, walking your path, or internal. Dehradun. Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun. Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun. Many roads can take you there, many different ways. One direction takes you years, another takes you days. Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun. Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun. Many people on the roads looking at the sights, many others with their troubles looking for their rights. Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun. Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun, Dehradun, dun, Dehradun. See them move along the road in search of life divine. beggars in a gold mine. Dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon. Dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon. Many roads can take you there, many different ways. One direction takes you years, another takes you days. Dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon. Dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon, dara doon doon, dara dara doon. George Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hey, good morning. How we doing? All right. I heard you. How y'all doing? Okay. All right. Well, good morning. Welcome to Ahava Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Seneca, and on behalf of Reverend Rainbow, who's taking a little day off, and our members here, thank you for coming. Know that each Sunday we gather here at Ahava, which is the Hebrew word for love, to know that love is what? Always the answer. Yeah. We are a conscious community committed to curiosity so that we may provide a loving space to be reminded of the truth of who we are. We are an open community and we are affirming. So whoever you are, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, whether sitting here or online checking it out, you are welcome here. All right. Our online viewers, if you're on the live stream, log in, let us know what's going on, okay? Tell us where you're from. We're going to wave at you again, all right? Thank you for joining us digitally. If you're here for the first time, thank you very much for joining us. Understand your presence makes a difference. You don't understand the room when you're not in it, okay? Thank you for making ours a little better, all right? So any first-time guests, if you are here, we especially welcome you. You know your presence makes a difference. You can raise your hand. That's it. We got a couple here. Thank you. One of our members on our core council, we're going to get you a card. If you can fill that out so we can connect with you. Thank you. All right. After service, meet us in the community room. There's tea, there's coffee, and I heard about some cookies. All right. Okay. We are grateful for all of our volunteers who come out every week to make everything happen. You know, as we say, many hands make little work, right? We got people volunteering on our camera. Hey, Gene. People volunteer helping out, watching our youth. Myself here, we have our practitioners here. Thank you all for making everything work in this wonderful space. Okay. I invite you now, my favorite part of our welcome. If everybody could stand for a moment, look around, find somebody, maybe somebody you don't know. Put your hands over your heart and says, thank you for being a reflection of me. You online, thank you for being a reflection of me. Love in the room. All right, let's get back to our seats. That feels great. Look at everybody around here looking at themselves. All right. All right. Now it's time for our vision. All right. We are an inclusive community. Committed to global transformation. Through personal evolution. I And our purpose? Wake up, step up, and make a difference. All right. And here's our affirmation. All right. Y'all ready? I move forward not because I know the way, but because I trust there is a way. Can we do that one more time? One more time. One more time. I move forward not because I know the way, but because I trust there is a way. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And now time for our land acknowledgement. If everybody could, close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's share that breath. That one breath, that one life, right? That's sacred. And in the warm embrace of this sacred land, our hearts overflow with deep love and gratitude. Gratitude to this land's ancestral guardians, the Yochi, the Osage, the Cherokee, the Shawnee, Hopewell, and the Adena nations. It is crucial to recognize that despite the challenges of forced removal, the enduring spirits of the Yochi, the Osage, the Cherokee, the Shawnee, they have woven resilience and cultural richness into the very fabric of this landscape. By acknowledging these stories, we celebrate the strength and adaptability of unique contributions of each community to the vibrant mosaic of our shared heritage. We humbly acknowledge the historical wounds and traumas that have touched and continue to touch the lives of these indigenous communities. In this present moment, our commitment of a well of love and respect and an unwavering recognition of the inherent sovereignty of the indigenous peoples. We pledge to be attentive listeners, amplifiers of indigenous voices, and perpetual learners about the rich diversity of the indigenous cultures and histories and their contemporary challenges.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. Oh, divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it's in giving that we receive, and it's in parting that we are pardoned, and it's in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen.
Breathing in to that amen. Breathing into that beautiful prayer and knowing this day that the life that God is flows through each and every one of us, and that this thing that I call God, this spirit, this presence, this force of nature is absolute and pure love. I know it is joy, I know it is abundance, I know it is freedom, peace, wisdom. And breathing into all of that, I know that this is the truth. As me, this is the truth. As each and every beloved soul in this room, as part of our Ahava community, that every word that needs to be said today will be said, that every word that needs to be heard will be heard. Every song that needs to be sung will be sung. I bless every person that has made this celebration today possible. Each and every heart and hand that went into this day, feeling the love as it pours through each and every one of us from heart to heart to heart, and expanding out, rippling out from Ahava Center for Spiritual Living, from each person out into Lexington, out into our country, out into the world. And breathing into all of that, I simply bless our time together. And I let it be by saying, and so it is. Amen.
I had it all up. Okay, good morning. You can see today's reading is from the Science of Mind. I am not bound by any mistake. Let us now let go of everything and enter into the consciousness of that which we believe. The spirit within each of us is God, and it is perfect. It is love. It is reason, life, truth, and beauty. It is limitless and perfect and complete and whole. It knows no lack, no limitation. There is nothing we have done, said, or thought which rises up against us, which has power over us, or which limits us. There is no memory of fear, no condemnation of previous mistakes. With the desire to free ourselves from the further indulgence in the mistake, the effect of the previous mistake is wiped out, just as light dissipates the darkness. The universe holds nothing against us. It can hold nothing against us because it can know nothing unlike itself. Therefore, it only knows us as perfection.
This is a song from Ghana. It's called Woyaya, which means we keep going. We are going, heaven knows where we are going. We'll know we're there, we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going. We'll know we're there, we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. We'll know we're there. We will get there. knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Yeah. Somebody left their phone up here. If it's important, do you need it? All right. Is it on? Okay. So, the 2025 global theme for all centers of spiritual living worldwide is rising higher, growing deeper. Why did they choose this theme? And what does it mean? They wrote, and I quote, the reason they chose this was, this theme embodies the idea that intricate systems and patterns evolve from many countless simple interactions. In a world filled with diverse lived experiences, understanding and valuing complexity and nuance is essential for centers for spiritual living as we continue to create a world that works for all. There's more. They go on to say that in order to create a world that truly works for everyone, we have to move away from binary thinking, open ourselves to the both and embrace the paradoxes and the complexities that exist today. First of all, that sounds fantastic. Thank you all for being here and being a part of an organization that wants to help create a world that works for everyone without exception. Period. Second, that sounds really scary. And it can seem like a lot to ask, to be asked to build bridges in a divided, uncertain, chaotic, difficult time. How can we trust in being asked by the centers of spiritual living to celebrate diversity and nuance in building bridges when some folks seem to be so committed to my way or the highway? How do we find trust in the possibility of a brighter future when sometimes it seems we have trouble seeing the way ahead through the smoke of the dumpster fires that are right in front of us? So how do we find trust in uncertain times when the path is unclear and the only compass we really have is our faith? In my talk today, I wanted to explore trust as a courageous act of that faith. Trust begins not with certainty, but with the courage to show up. Let's start with showing up at Ahava today. That in itself is an act of trust. A center for spiritual living is a place of faith. And trust is an act of faith. It isn't about knowing, it isn't about certainty or being able to see the path ahead. It's about walking that path and having faith that that path will get us wherever we need to go. So this morning, in the face of our current complex social, environmental, political challenges, we've done a very unreasonable thing, which is just to show up. Faith is an incredibly unreasonable thing. And here at Ahava, or wherever else we feel that our trust and our faith are welcome, we can show up and say, I don't have the answers. I may be scared, worried, discouraged, but I am here with my questions, with my curiosity, and my willingness to explore the path in front of us. So, in that light, another word for trust or faith might be courage. Courage to begin working towards the answers and the solutions to today's challenges, each of us in our own small way. So, what calls us to have this trust? Where does it come from? Where does faith come from? Where are we able to find that faith in difficult times, especially? To be unreasonable and courageous and hopeful in the face of uncertainty. To try to answer that, I'm going to take you on a little journey, and I ask for your trust or faith that this roundabout little adventure story will eventually lead us back to where we started. Next slide, please. Thanks, Kyle. And then the next. Ta-da! And then the next. Maybe the slides didn't get loaded, or are they someplace else? That's the next song. So the slides maybe didn't get loaded. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can we load them real quick? What's that? Yeah, I did. Tell you what, I could play that next song. You take a little break from the talk. I mean, I could just go ahead and do the talk, but we've got, if I play the next song, could you load those slides? I'll send them to you right now. No biggie. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I sent them to Nancy, and I'll just send them along to you. It's a zip file. Is that all right? I'm doing it right now, Kyle. And, again, no sweat. What's that email? Ahava at ahavacenter.com. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll send them along right now. If it ain't no trouble. Sent. Tell you what, I'll go play that next song. And we'll circle back. All right. And if need be, we just do it without. Hold that thought. This was written by a friend of mine who had never written a song before. She's not a musician. Her son died at 17 years old, and she was trying to grapple with, put her arms and head and heart around the grief. And this song just happened. And then she asked me to record it, to learn it, and share it. So here we go. It's about having faith in the face of uncertainty. It's called Out of the Fog. As I stand here opening my soul, I close my eyes and breathe once more. In this holy place to which I've come, longing to see your plans for me. Out of the fog, the sun will rise. Reveal yourself, no compromise. I'm standing here on the holy ground, longing to see your plans for me. Out of the fog, not even in this time of change, bowing down, I will remain. And even if it's hard to see, I still believe your hand's on me. Out of the fog, the sun will rise. Reveal yourself, no compromise. I'm standing here on I'm standing here on holy ground, longing to see. That was written by D. Baird. Thank you, D. Thank you. Kyle, thanks for just rolling with it. Are we any closer to to slides? You didn't get the email? Interesting. To Ahava at Ahava Center? I'll send it again. That's kind of hilarious. Ahava at ahavacenter.com. I'll also add, no worries, Ahava CSL Lex. And again, no trouble if it, Ahava CSL Lex at Gmail also. No worries, but it would be nice. Yeah. All right, we'll see. No sweat. Just sent it again. I got songs. We can just front load the service with songs, which is no trouble at all. I will. I'll just play another song. Thank you guys for your flexibility. We didn't come here on the same boat, but we're all in the same storm now. Tossed on troubled water, trying to get across it and make it to the morning. I see the sun rising up above the dark horizon. When we put our hearts together, there's no storm that we can't weather. There's nothing we can't do. Get together. Get together, we can make it better if we get together. Sisters, brothers, love each other. We can make heaven wherever we are. 'Cause everything's better when we get together. Everything's better when we get together. The future is ours, it's brighter than ever. Oh, oh, oh. Every day we're writing the future, so close you can feel it. Our hopes and our dreams, yeah, they are coming into view. We all belong, the frail and the strong, the young and the old, the quiet and the bold, forgivers and forgiven, join it all together, we can weather any storm. Get together, get together. We can make it better if we get together. Sisters, brothers, love each other. We can make heaven wherever we are. 'Cause everything's better when we get together. Everything's better when we get together. The future is ours, it's brighter than ever. Oh, oh, oh. Get together, get together, get together. Get together, get together, get together. Oh, oh, oh. We're writing the future, so close you can feel it. Our hopes and our dreams, yeah, they are coming into view. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Cal, where are we at? CS Lex. Interesting. We're, yeah, sure. CS Lex. Okay. And I can send it to yours as well. Which is Kyle, what is yours? Robert dot robert.may@lindsay.edu. All good. We just front load the songs. That's no trouble. And anybody else has to send it to? Maybe David? David Hiles? Yeah, DAHile00 @iCloud. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another song? No worries at all. All right. And I'm not sweating. It's all good. I'd love for you to see the slides, but not critical. And thank you, Kyle, for just rolling with it. Yeah, I'll try one more song and then we'll see what happens. Last night I played this at the house concert that Kim and John D'Amato hosted. Thank you. As a fundraiser for Ahava and for my charity, the International Youth Music Project. So thank you guys who came. Yeah, David. Well, you can. It's a zip file. Hope that's okay. And then just slot them in. I've numbered them, so 1 through 25, I think. Or 001 through 025. I'm glad they arrived. So if you open that zip file, they'll be in order. This is a song that I learned when I traveled to East Africa in order to start my charity. This was 10 years ago this month. The charity, I'm based in Nashville, and I started this as a link between those who have in the music world and those who maybe don't. So we collect donated musical instruments and then get them to kids that might need them, schools, music programs around the world. So we've done Burma and Morocco and North Carolina, and we're starting in Nashville. But mostly it's 3 schools, one each in Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. And they're all separated by about a 10-hour drive in East Africa. And we also collect funds to pay the teachers. So every week there's a music class or a dance class. And so the funds that were donated last night go directly to those teachers. And I learned this song when I traveled there 10 years ago so that I'd have something to share. This is it's a well-known song. So it's something that the kids, as soon as they hear it, they can pick up on and sing with me. It's a rain song. We've had a lot of it lately. It's very important in East Africa, in the high savannas where the cowboys are. They raise cows and camels and goats. And the rain is very, very important because the grass needs to grow so that your cows, your camels, your goats have something to eat, so that you have something to eat. So this song is very simple. It's a rain song, a working song. You sing it every evening when the rain falls. At least you hope so. Because if it rains in the evening, then the grass will grow overnight, and you live another day. Your livestock lives another day. So the lyrics in Luo are, children, the rain is coming. Go get the cows and come to bed. And Kothbiro is the name of the song. In English, that means the rain is coming. I'll put my shaker on. Oh, we're giving it away. Maybe I don't need to talk. Maybe we just have that photo. Thank you so much, guys. So this is Kothbiro. I love that it's a working song. Very practical song. Children, it's time for bed. The rain has come. Go get the cows. But it's more than that, because the moment it rains, it means, oh, thank God it rained. Because that's everything. Haye, 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 haye. Aum pomimcha Kothbeiro Kerunu voketala Toya inatendogi On korono chigarunabe Kothbiro kerunu voketala Aye, aye, aye Haye, 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 haye. Haye, 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 haye. Auma bomimja kothbero keruru voketala. Auma bomimja kothbero keruru voketala. Haye, 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 haye. Haye, 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 haye. Thank you. Kothbiro. You may have heard it before. April said she heard it while she was in a massage session. She was like, hey, wait a minute. I've heard that at Ahava. Kyle, how are we? We good? Thank you. Again, it would have been fine without, but check. There we go. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to take you on a little journey, as I said, a little adventure story. And then we'll loop back to the theme that I mentioned. What calls us to have this trust, to be able to find faith in difficult times, to be unreasonable and courageous and hopeful in the face of uncertainty. Several years ago, I was staying with a friend in Haida Gwaii, which is an island archipelago 100 kilometers off the coast of British Columbia. This is my idea of a relaxing vacation activity. Wake up at 4 a.m. to borrow ocean survival gear from the Royal Canadian Marine Search and Rescue Base, and then drive a boat through the narrows between islands to harvest wakame and nori seaweed at low tide. So this is me at midsummer, but at that latitude, the wind off the Pacific Ocean is so steady and damp and bone-chillingly cold that I need this borrowed survival gear. Hold on. I'll cue you. We reached the harvesting spot, which is a well-known, huge kelp forest under the water. We tie up the boat, we jump into the water, and there's no kelp to harvest at all. It has all been eaten by these guys. Next. I'll say next. These guys. It has all been eaten by sea urchins, and the area is now what the locals call urchin barrens, which are, it's an underwater desert. It's been picked clean by these guys. Sea urchins on the Pacific coast from California to Alaska have only one natural enemy, and that's sea otters. You got a little preview of one of them earlier with a little poo-poo platter of sea urchins on his chest. The otters were nearly driven into extinction due to relentless hunting for their valuable fur in the 18th and 19th centuries. This has led to vast stretches of the Pacific coast becoming urchin barrens. Next. So this is the problem. The urchins eat all the vegetation. No vegetation, no fish. No natural enemies to eat the urchins. Fortunately, sea otters have now started to make a comeback in some parts of the coastal U.S. and Canada, but there haven't been otters in Haida Gwaii in over 100 years. So the sea urchins are a constant and devastating environmental problem here. So we untie the boat and we begin the long trip back to port. Along the way, I spot something in the water and I lean over with my net to reel it in. Next slide. It turns out to be a message in a bottle. I open it and it has come from Thailand and it's written in Thai. I'm amazed and fascinated. So who sent this and why, and how did this bottle get all the way to Haida Gwaii in Canada? A message in a bottle represents a beautiful act of trust and faith. It's like a prayer. You offer up a prayer or throw a bottle into the ocean, not because you expect a reply, but because you have faith that it will be found and heard or read somewhere by someone, whoever needs to hear it. I think the idea of throwing a message into a bottle and then into the ocean can teach us something about living with trust and hope and courage in uncertain times. My favorite message in a bottle story, true story, is the one about a young man named Jeremiah Burke, who, as he stood on the deck of the sinking Titanic, emptied a bottle of holy water that his mother had given him before he set sail. He stuffed a farewell message into it and tossed it into the ocean as the ship was going down. A year later, the bottle washed up on the beach less than a mile from his family home in Cork, Ireland. A constable knocked on their door one day and delivered the bottle to his grieving parents. Amazing. I'm also amazed by the story of the 29,000 rubber duckies from a shipping container that fell overboard during a storm en route from Hong Kong to Tacoma in 1992. These ducks are still being found washed up on beaches all over the place. They become a treasure hunt and a valuable science experiment for people who study the movement of ocean currents and winds. These castaway duckies have wandered the ocean for over 30 years. They would now like to share with all of you here today what they've learned on their long journey. They have a message for us. Are you ready to hear it? That message is, next slide, we are all connected. This is a map of where all the duckies have been found. They've washed up on the shores of Hawaii, Alaska, South America, Australia, the Pacific Northwest. Others have been found frozen in Arctic ice. These little duckies get around. But the most remarkable journeys of all were made by the handful of duckies that drifted over 17,000 miles north from the Pacific Ocean through the Arctic to the Atlantic Ocean, crossing the site where the Titanic sank, and eventually reaching the Canadian and the U.S. Eastern Seaboard, and even British, Scottish, and Irish shores, approximately 15 years later in 2007. Imagine having that kind of trust or faith. You have one very, very bad day caught in a storm in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. But that's okay, because 15 years later, you will safely wash up on the shores of the Emerald Isle and be world famous. These are incredible, almost miraculous stories. The rubber duckies, Jeremiah Burke's message in a bottle. And I started to wonder, what are the mathematical odds of this happening? Fortunately, we don't have to just wonder anymore because we have ChatGPT. So I asked, hey, ChatGPT, what are the mathematical odds of poor, doomed Jeremiah Burke's throwing his message in a bottle from the deck of the sinking Titanic and having it end up on the beach just down the road from his grieving parents' house? Next slide, please. Here's the answer ChatGPT gave me. The odds of it washing up within 50 kilometers of his hometown are between 0.17 and 0.5%. Okay, ChatGPT, so next I asked, of all the rubber duckies that fell out of that shipping container in 1992, which duck had the lowest mathematical odds of washing up onto its particular beach? What beach was it, and what is the math on those incredible odds? ChatGPT answer, next slide. The least likely duck landed in Scotland in 2003, and the odds of it landing there are 0.1%. We live in a world surrounded by everyday wonders and everyday accidents of physics, like the journeys of this duck or this bottle that seems so improbable. It's no wonder we believe in miracles, serendipity, kismet, the hand of God. It's no wonder we throw messages in a bottle into the ocean. And it's no wonder that again and again we find the faith and the courage to get us through difficult times, even when the road ahead isn't clear. Speaking of miracles and everyday wonders, let's zoom out for a moment. Next slide. Does anyone recognize this very famous photo? It's a little hard to see in this light, but this was taken by the Voyager 1 spacecraft in 1990 at the edge of our solar system. This photo is called the pale blue dot. That's us. That dot is Earth. Everyone and everything you know, do not know, and will ever know are in this photo. This one tiny dot is, that's it. That's all we have. So next, while looking at this photo, I asked, hey, ChatGPT, there are a few well-known equations that attempt to estimate the probability of us, humans, existing. What are the odds that we would exist at all here on this planet, in this galaxy, in this universe? There are several very famous equations that attempted to calculate this. So briefly summarize these equations. Give me the final odds. Next slide. Thank you, Kyle. The answer. Various theories put the odds of us existing between 10 to the 10th power and 10 to the 24th power. Like, okay, well, I don't really know what that means. So let me ask the question a different way. ChatGPT, what is the gap in odds between that rubber ducky traveling 17,000 miles over 15 years and landing on the beach in Scotland, the least likely duck of them all, versus the odds of us humans existing at all? Next slide. The odds of us existing at all. I don't know what a 1/6 is, but the odds of us existing at all are 1/6 times smaller. 1/6 times smaller than the odds of that duck landing on that beach in Scotland. Since I don't know what a sextillion is, I ask the next question. ChatGPT, can you put that in context for me? Next slide. Yes. The diameter of the Milky Way is approximately 1/6 times wider than the diameter of a single hydrogen atom. So the odds of us being alive here on Earth, in this universe, in this moment, are that much less likely. The difference between the size of a galaxy, our galaxy, and the size of a single atom, that much less likely than the odds of that one least likely rubber ducky out of 29,000 duckies traveling 15 years and 17,000 miles to wash up on the shore in Scotland. Next slide, please. That's how unlikely we are. The math said it. Math doesn't lie. ChatGPT doesn't lie. And the math may be very approximate, but still, those are the infinitesimal odds of us existing in the first place. The math and this photo underscore our insignificance in the universe, but also at the same time our significance because of how singular, miraculous, and mind-bogglingly unlikely we are. We are already overcoming impossible odds just by existing. Thanks to an incredible chain of perfect accidents of physics and chemistry and astronomy and biology over billions of years, this universe exists. And thanks to another chain of equally unlikely accidents, this planet is a perfectly hospitable place for living creatures to make their home in, except maybe in August in Kentucky. But there's a peculiar and uncanny harmony that exists between the structure of the universe and the needs of life and intelligence. In other words, us. So was it all just a chain of accidents against the impossible odds? Or is it evidence of God, some sort of divine plan? I'm not here to say for sure. That's not what the talk is about today. But all of us being daily witnesses to such a miracle against all odds, it's no wonder that we are able to be such unreasonable creatures, to find the trust, the faith, the courage, to have hope and resilience in the face of uncertainty. Next slide, please. So this is all just a silly little ChatGPT-assisted thought exercise inspired by that message in a bottle I found in the waters of Haida Gwaii. By the way, that message in that bottle turned out to be lyrics to a love song written in Thai called Mama. So that Thai sailor wasn't awaiting rescue on a desert island somewhere. Fortunately, I guess they just really liked that song and wanted to share it. I want to finish today by bringing us back to the islands of Haida Gwaii. Several months after my failed, discouraging attempt at seaweed harvesting in those urchin barrens, a large family of sea otters, or a raft of otters as they're called, appeared in the inland waters of Haida Gwaii. The first otters there in over 100 years. Next slide. There he goes. You remember him. They had traveled over 100 kilometers of open ocean from the coastal mainland of British Columbia to these islands and began feasting in the urchin barrens. Sea otters rarely travel more than 1 kilometer from shore, Their natural home range is usually a few kilometers wide, and they live there year-round, so they're homebodies. So what possessed this raft of sea otters to risk strong ocean winds and currents, sharks and orcas, in order to travel 100 kilometers to Haida Gwaii? No one knows. But within 6 months of their arrival, they had eaten about 75% of the sea urchins within a 3-kilometer long stretch of shoreline. So when biologists dove through that area, they were amazed. The kelp forest in that area had bounced right back. The Haida people are Native Americans, First Nations people. They designed a new flag for their islands. Next slide, please. We're almost there. It's an otter holding sea urchin. It speaks to the resilience of life, the incredible resilience of that kelp forest bouncing right back. And it speaks to hope and trust and faith. Because after 100 years' absence, a family of otters made an improbable return to one small area of Haida Gwaii, and the balance of life was quickly restored there. So trust isn't about knowing. It isn't about certainty or being able to see the path ahead. Trust is like throwing a message in a bottle into the ocean. It's an act of faith. And having faith is an act of courage. We have been called to live in deeply uncertain, complicated times. So, how courageous do you feel? I don't expect for myself to have today's social, environmental, political challenges all neatly answered. But I do want for myself to begin working towards those answers in my own small way, and to trust that we will find those answers together. It may take a year or 4 years or a lifetime or a dozen lifetimes, and that's okay. We are already witnesses to the daily miracle of the mere fact that against all incalculable odds, we exist, we live, and we are witnesses to the astonishing resilience of life. However long it takes. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. We know we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Again, woyaya just means we keep going. We'll get there. Thank you. In the interest of time, I wonder if we should skip, since I sang some of those songs already. No. Seneca, can we do the moment of embodiment, moment of integration? I'll do the offering, and I'll sing a song during the offering. Skip the moment of embodiment, the moment of integration? Okay, we already did that. Next slide. Yeah. Exactly. Something we can dance to. Yeah. What's that? Yes. Yeah. Something you can sing along, sure. Yeah. So we do have the offering. Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what. Something we can sing along with. Yeah, sure. I played this last night, so some of you know it, and that means you have to lead it. The chorus is, believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. Here, believe in me now, believe in me, believe in me. Try it with me. Believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. believe in me, yes. Believe in me, believe in me. Whoa, ho, 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 whoa, ho, ho, oh, I don't believe in hope to see us through these times. I believe in here and now, you and I, your faith and mine. Well, brighter days will come, maybe so, but this I know. Today I see, I feel, I breathe, and in you I do believe. Believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. Here, believe in me now, believe in me, yes. Believe in me. One more time, please. Believe in me, please. Believe in me. Believe in me. Oh, believe in me, yes. Believe in me. Believe in me. I put my trust in my kind. Yeah, my kind, my humankind. This skin we're in but do not own. This borrowed breath, this life on loan. And the sun, the moon, the sea. And in you I do believe. Chorus, please. Believe in me, yes. Believe in me, yes. Believe in me. Here, believe in me now. Believe in me, yes. Believe in me. Oh, believe in me. Believe in me, please. Believe in me. Believe in me. Believe in me. Believe in me. All right.
Hello? That's awesome. Believe in me. Yeah. Now it's going to be our time. We're going to do our conscious giving. If you could, take your gift, place it over your heart. Repeat after me. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Believe in me. So right now, we're going to pass the basket. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot a whole part. I was believing. All right. I joyously contribute to the vision of Ahava, knowing that it returns to me, multiplied abundantly. And so it is. All right. You can give into the basket, or you can text, give. Everything counts, y'all. Text give to 859-209-6996. Or if you're online, you can go to www.ahavacenter.net/give. Everything you can, even if it's just time. Time is very, very valuable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome. Next slide.
Next slide. All right. Yes, I'll read some of the slides we got going on. All right. And Thursdays in June, on June 5th through July 10th, the Mystical Path. It's a fun class. All right. Does anyone else have any announcements around the community that maybe we didn't get? Okay. I'm going. All right. So first, Wednesdays, we're going to have meditation here, 168 Burt Road, 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. All right. Next slide. Here we go. Our annual volunteer appreciation brunch. Love that. Come on out. Come thank our volunteers for making everything happen, putting in a little bit more of that extra work. Come on, have some great food and great time. This is going to be on Saturday, June 21st at 10 a.m. This is hosted by our very own core council. All right. Forgive for good. Like forgive for good and forgive for good. I like that. All right. So it's a workshop by Reverend Rainbow. It's going to be Sunday, June 22nd, from 12:30 to 2:30. Okay. Just a donation, whatever you can, you know. All right. July 12th, 9 a.m. to 1, community yard sale, fundraising for Ahava. If you have anything that you want to donate, bring it on in. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. We got a room full of little stuff, but we can take a whole lot more, okay? All right, next. The Way of Mastery Study Group. All right. Tuesdays in person and on Zoom from 6:30 to 7:30, facilitated by Ron and Nancy Eisen. If any of you all are interested in some of these classes, take them. Maybe you can't show up. You can log in on your phone, get it on your laptop. They're awesome. All right. Next one. Sound Bath with Trinity Transcendent Sounds. From July 13th, all right, 1 to 3 p.m. Gotta love some sound baths, y'all. All right. Amy Steinberg, singer, songwriter, and storyteller. She'll be here for Sunday service, August 10th at 10:30. All right. Write that one down. All right. Ongoing events. Grief support, first Saturday of each month between 10:30 and 11 on Zoom. Community potluck, following the last Sunday of each month. Bring a little bit, share, okay? The Way of Mastery group. We got Wisdom Keepers. Don't forget our meditation and our men's group. All right. There's something for you. If there's not, let somebody know. We can create something for you. All right. Our licensed spiritual practitioners are available for prayer and one-on-one sessions. All right. You can meet us over here after service. We can meet over here in our area, or take a card, get with somebody, grab one over here off the table, drop something in the prayer box. However you need to do it. All right, Spirit's always listening. Someone's always on the other end. All right. Y'all ready? All right, I want to thank Aaron English one more time. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Repeat after me, everybody. All right. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in my affairs. I'm going to borrow from him. Life is in my pilgrimage. All right. I accept it. I am it. And I share it. Just the way it appears. This is the other part. And just the way it appears not. Thank you, life. All right. All right, y'all. We usually sing out. We've been singing the whole time, man.
Yay.
Thank you all.
Shall I close this out?
Please.
All right. It's not that song. I already played it. Thank you, guys. Everybody's painting a picture with every decision they make. Your life is a thing of such beauty, but all you notice are regrets and mistakes. You're a canvas full of colors bleeding into one another, yet you see yourself in monochrome. Just step back and let it hit you. You can see the bigger picture. All the details come together on their own. You're already so much more than you can see. You're a poem, you're a rhythm, you're a melody. You're the answer to eternal mysteries. You're a prophet, you're a dreamer, you're a visionary. When life has pulled you under, you're silenced by the thunder. You dance beneath the pouring rain. And when living makes it hard for you to breathe, just remember every moment that everybody's searching for something. It doesn't mean that anyone's lost. Can't you see that everyone's hurting? It's a feeling shared by all of us. Like a canvas full of colors bleeding into one another to remind us that we're not alone. Just step back and let it hit you. You can see the bigger picture. You know you don't have to make it on your own. You're already so much more than we can see. We are poems, we are rhythms, we are melodies. We're the answer to eternal mysteries. We are prophets, we are dreamers, we are visionaries. When life has pulled us under, we're silenced by the thunder. We dance beneath the pouring rain. And when living makes it hard for us to breathe, just remember every moment we're a masterpiece. We're all pictures in a gallery, hanging just like stars in the galaxy. We shine into infinity. You're already so much more than you can see. You're a poem, you're a rhythm, you're a melody. You're the answer to eternal mysteries. You're a prophet, you're a dreamer, you're a visionary. When life has pulled you under, you're silenced by the thunder. You dance beneath the pouring rain. And when living makes it hard for you to breathe, just remember every moment you're a masterpiece. You're a masterpiece. You're a masterpiece. You're a masterpiece. Thank you, guys. Thank you.